Very different video today because I'm playing FIFA 19. So I'm just going to do this video because it's a bit different. I'm on FIFA 19 playing with Wigan. I'm not a Wigan fan, but it's career mode, blah blah blah. I'm not talking about FIFA in this video. You might not even be able to hear me properly, but I've got to have to tell you low because copyright off like FIFA songs. But I'm just going to talk whilst I play because why not? I'll upload this tomorrow maybe or something. My hot chocolate ran out. Today I went out with my mate Ashley for the first time in like a year and a half, and she's my best mate. We've been best mates for absolutely years, since like school, and we don't see each other often because we just don't. You know, we all have our own life, we all are busy, so it doesn't really matter that we don't see each other because we are best mates. We don't need to see each other every week, you know what I mean? Just sort of every couple of months we do see each other. So anyway, went out there, had a good talk about stuff, catch up on life, like, you know, lots happened in between, so it's been a good little day. As well, before that I went out with my mate Liam and played golf, and now I'm just chilling for a bit, but I might go to the gym before bedtime, might get to the gym. If I don't, then I don't. I'll do some stuff in my house anyway. Sorry, I'm just on FIFA, guys. But it's been an alright day. I told Ashley about the job interview type of stuff I've been doing, and, you know, a little life update. And you know what? I'm happy. And it's not often I've been able to say that in life. Not in life, I'm not being all depressed, I'm not being like that. But just in general, you know, everyone can get down and all that, and that's cool. And I am just happy at the minute, and it's good to feel that way, as in like I'm happy with my body. Happy that I'm socialising a bit more. I'm happy that I'm single. Happy that I'm going to America. I've got me plan for after America, like I want to buy a boat. What else in my life am I happy about? Obviously all my family are healthy and all that, you know. No, like really bad. It's 1-0 to Wolves. I'm not happy about that, but just overall I'm like itching my back, by the way, not my ass. I'm just happy with where I am, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'd like another job, but I've got a job interview tomorrow which is quite cool. It's a tour guide around Liverpool on a pedal bike, which is quite funny. And everyone who I've told about this so far, I've said like it's such a Scott job, like it's so weird, but such a good little weird job. So hopefully that goes well, I guess. But it's not an interview. I think I've got the job on a technicality, sort of, already. It's just I've got to wait for to see if I'd actually enjoy it, you know what I mean? What else? Oh, I need to get my documents for my visa. That is, I hate documents, I hate technology, I hate printing and printers. I'm not good at technology. That's why the YouTube thing's quite slow for me. I just don't enjoy being on computers because it's like, what do I do? But this charger is annoying. Yeah, I'm on the PS4 here. I like don't treat myself to me money. I'm not really bothered about it. I just keep it all and like put it into certain stuff. And my controller's broke. The light doesn't even come on. I literally broke it like last night by accident, so the light doesn't come on now. And I'm still on PS4, which is like 15, 16 years old. Or how old is the PS4? I have no idea. No idea. But I was speaking to Ashley about, because Ashley really likes her shoes, or she used to anyway, and I said, are you still into your shoes? Because Adidas had a really good sale on, like a winter sale. And she laughed and went, I've got an order on the way coming with like trainers. I was like, oh, alright, cool. And I told her about these shoes that I want. They should be like 50 quid, but they're getting sold for like 27, then he went up to 30. And from Adidas. And they're not really my style, but I did like them. I said like I'm begrudging myself buying them because even though I want the nice shoes, I don't need them, and I don't like wasting money. I never have done, and I never will do. I just don't like wasting money. So I said, like, I'm begrudging myself 30 quid, like, what the hell. And then my mate Lewis in work was going to buy a takeaway for, like, him and his mum, and it was going to cost like 34 quid. And I was sat there and I said to them, I was laughing, saying, I'm begrudging myself shoes for less than that, and you're going to spend it on a takeaway. And they were laughing. That's just the way I am. It's not the fact that I don't enjoy my money, because I've got everything, if not more, than what my mates have got. And that's not in like a bad way. It's just, you know, I've got a motorbike, my arms covered in tattoos, which have cost a couple grand. I've got all the clothes that I need. I go to the gym. I have a pedal bike, a motorbike. I go on all the holidays that I do with like my mates and all that. I'm doing Camp America, which has cost a bit of money. But if I don't need something, I do not like to waste money on it. And that's fine. I think everyone should be like that. Especially in the early to mid 20s, when you're trying to get that foundation. And I was laughing to Ashley, and she was like, you know what? Because I told her about Robert. If you remember, I went to that man's house to like just be nice to him and have supper with him, and she was like, that's like the loveliest thing ever. And she actually said, because we're meeting up on Monday, she said, I'll buy the shoes for you. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm not making you buy me the shoes. She was like, no, Scott, you deserve it, because you've warmed me heart and melted it with the story about Robert when I went to his house. And she wants to buy me the shoes, and she was like, no, don't tell me no, because I'll win the argument, Scott, I'm buying you them. So I think she's buying me the shoes, but I don't want her to, because it's not the fact that I haven't got 30 quid, it's the fact that I don't need them. They look nice and they're very different to what I go for, but that's why I want them, because I like them enough, even though they're different, because I'm very black. I like black stuff and all that, and these are like white or cream with a bit of blue on, so for me this is like really adventurous. But she's adamant in getting me them, which is lovely. But you know, I don't want my mates buying me shoes for me, you know what I mean? Like, I can buy them myself, but she wants to buy them for me, so I guess, I don't know, but I don't want to, but it's very kind of her and lovely. That was today, really, and what else? Yeah, tomorrow, I'm going to go to church, because I have missed it recently, even though I can't stay all the time, because I'm at this job interview. But I'm going to go and say hello to Norma and Robert and be like, hi guys, hope you're well. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about you and stopped going to church. But I've got a job interview, so I'll tell you how it went next week, blah blah blah. And they'll be made up for me, and I hope I see them, know what I mean? So that's my plan for tomorrow. I'll wake up early, go to church, see Norma and Robert, get to town, do this job. It's not a job interview, I'm following another guy doing another tour, if that makes sense, just to see if I'd like it or whatever. I think I've just got to learn the scripts then if I want to do any. So that's quite cool, I guess. I'll see how it goes and I'll let you know, obviously. But I'm thinking, if I could do that, I could get a better camera, like more of a GoPro. I've got GoPros, but I'm selling them because I don't want them, and I don't know how to use them really, and they're not the best quality. But I'd love to record them if the manager would let me. How dare I score? It'll just be fun videos, I guess, you know what I mean? It will be quite fun. I've got all my photo frames for my photos go around, but again, I'm waiting until I have all the documents for camp leaders and like my visa, I guess. And then I'll get all them printed off and all that, because I've got all the frames, so I should just get them printed off, I guess, but we'll see. And then I'll put them up in my room, make a little post about it, or a reel or something. Come on. Oh, I'm terrible at this game. I'm not the best at FIFA. I used to be quite good when I was a kid, but then I grew up and I stopped playing video games. And now I just do it as like a little pass by. Like, in video games was all I used to do as a kid. And then I realised I'm wasting my life. And I stopped buying the FIFAs every year, because it's a shit game anyway. It is shit overall. This video is very raw. I might not even edit it. I might just put all the videos together, because this camera only records for like 12 minutes. Then there's a little cut. If you have noticed that, then cool, I'm not bothered. But that's where I do want to get a better camera and like the quality and all that. That's the thing. I've really grown to be comfortable on camera, and I'm speaking to new people. Oh, that's it. So me and Ashley today, when we were like talking, Ashley went, oh, should we just go to a cafe? And I was like, I know one. So I went to the antique store that I've been talking about for so long. Talking about for so long, and Ashley looked at it, and I told her about the social media owners. And obviously I'm going to be cool with her local business. I'm not going to be dirty to them. And I told them about Camp America. And I said, you know, I'm going to be away for 3 months. It's not ideal for you, blah, blah, blah. So it's unlikely I'll get somewhere there. He might still use me every now and then, like phone me up and all that, which I'll be happy with. Overall, I would like something more permanent, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers. So you'll see how it goes, but she liked it there, it was quite cool. But he doesn't really need a social media manager, Tom, because from what we were talking about, he already has enough customers, and that, like, customers is not a problem for him. He's done really well, so fair play to him. But I'm not bothered, it doesn't really bother me. You live and you learn, know what I mean? Like, if he was saying, oh, I need more customers, I would have helped him, definitely. And I'd have ways to try and do that. It's been good, but overall, it can't be, I don't know what to do, you know what I mean? Like, there's probably so much I could do, but got my glasses. I wear glasses now, guys, because I'm blind. There we go. I can see. What else about camp? Oh, I've had some Australian people message me. Some girls and like a lad. And they go to the same camp and I'm going to meet them. So that's quite cool. I'll probably tell them about like my YouTube channel and say, just have a watch if you can be asked. And get to know me a bit better. You know what I mean? That'll be quite fun for them, I guess, if they can be bothered. But it's weird because I'm actually meeting people now, going to my camp, because I put into the camp leaders group chat thing. Like, hi guys, my name's Scott. First time going to camp. Give me a message, blah blah blah. Yeah, just let me know who you are and all that. And a couple of people are reaching out now, so I might do another message and be like, hey guys, blah blah blah. So that'll be quite cool. I just can't wait. Ashley's excited for me to go to America. And like me plan with the boat afterwards, you know what I mean? Motorbikes. I really want to go on my motorbike very soon. But I've been pushing it off with doing other stuff and like weather. Like, I don't want to go out when it's horrible, so I might go out tomorrow if the weather's alright. But Everton play, it depends on what time Everton play at 4:30, so it'll be dark. It'll literally be dark. I do love my motorbike, but I don't go on it enough. I do waste the money. That's what I can do. I can actually phone on Monday or tomorrow if they're open my bike insurance company, and I'll try and get it lowered if I can, or I'll ask them like, what's the advice for when I'm not in England, you know what I mean? Can I pause it? What can I do? Like, I'll ask all that stuff. Yeah, that's what I can do as well, I guess. What else could I talk about? I'm not very good at this YouTube stuff, but I don't really care, you know what I mean? This might be my new thing, just set it up there and talk. Because I didn't mention that on walks, but why not do it out? I might just do it in my room, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter where I am, let's face it. If I can get enough ideas to talk about, make a little 10-minute video, then I've got it. Sandra Watts, I think your name is. Hello Sandra, hope you're alright. I've got a fan, like she is a fan. Like she literally, I'm speaking to you right now, Sandra. Hello love, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'm guessing you'll see this, I don't know. If you don't, it's alright. But I love the way you make this YouTube a bit more enjoyable. Because it's just nice knowing that you actually do watch and you try and motivate me and give me advice and all that. It's just nice. That's heartwarming, you know what I mean? It's nice to know that people care about you in like certain ways. I love the band. I've got a band rehearsal on Monday. We're learning new songs for the headline gig at the Jacaranda on the 28th of March. That's going to be good. But we need to learn like 3 or 4 songs, I guess. And that's fine, you know what I mean? We can learn them that in time. We've got plenty of time. But it's so weird learning new songs because I'm not a good drummer. I am not technical. I'm not a good drummer. Like you know, people say I am, but I'm not. I can play songs. I can play the drums. That doesn't mean I'm a good drummer. I've got this. My drumming pad. That's just to do your rudimentals, also like right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. paradiddles, and I'm shit at them. I am terrible, and I hate practicing them, and I don't like it, and I don't enjoy it, and I don't care if anyone says, ah. I do not like paradiddles, even though that's what drumming is. That's why I'm a shit drummer. But it's like, I don't even hold the drumsticks properly. I hold a pen. I can hold a pen like, I can hold a pen like that. Like, right. You know, I can. But I hold it like this. And when I write, I'm like, my handwriting is scruffy, but I don't care, because I just don't give a shit really. But when I'm holding the drumsticks, I've noticed I hold them very differently on both hands, because I'm right-handed. So this one's a lot. So like, instantly when I hold them, look, this is the right hand, and I've got these two fingers underneath. Then this, I've got the pinky, I need to be more like that, but that doesn't feel. I'm just terrible, and these drumsticks are shit. These are Donner 5A. And they're so light. I do not like really light drumsticks. I like a bit of weight to like get the bounce back up. I like a bit of weight, but you know what? I got like 7 of these for like £5, so they're really cheap, but I guess they work, I guess. But it's one of them where I wish I got better drumsticks. I have got. So what am I saying? The band, like, I need to get better at drumming just in general, because it's, I am not a good drummer. I can play the drums, and coming up with new, that's what I want, coming up with new songs is hard, as in, do I match the vocals, do I match the guitar, do I match myself, and do I make the, because like any drummer can come up with like a really good like thing for drumming and make the drummer sound good. Any drummer can do that. But it's about the song, and it's about what the song's about. It's about the lyrics, the tone, the energy of the song. Now what Elijah said to me, he said even in The Word, the old band, he said he believes I create the energy of the song. So if it's a slower song, I'm really good at understanding, it's a slow song, let's get the tone and the energy correct. And I love that, because that's the best way to describe me as a drummer, energy. I like emphasis on the cymbals with lyrics and all that, you know what I mean? I do look into it for making the song the best I can make it, and there's always room for improvement. But 1-0, it's hard to come up with new songs because you don't want them all to sound the same, and especially when you're doing indie music. Indie music, in my opinion, does sound very similar, all of it, and that's fine, know what I mean? Like, it's the genre of music, but that doesn't mean the drums have to be the same. But for someone like me who isn't, indie isn't my go-to. I like indie, but I like rock and pop, like rock pop and pop punk and all that, and metal. I like them type of stuff. New metal especially. Getting more of a understanding of the type of music I'm playing would help, which I know anyway, know what I mean? I know how to get the right vibe, but sometimes it just takes that extra bit of time. But once you get it and it clicks, it's fucking magic. You know what I mean? Like, it's so good. Yeah, that's the band at the minute. We're learning new songs, trying to get better as a band, and trying to get a full 45-minute set complete, which will be easy. Like, we've done it before, me and Elijah, and like I think the other lads have. Apart from Alfie, he's never really been in a band, but he's fucking amazing. That's it. What I was saying before, with like, I am generally just happy. I feel like I'm in my hippie phase of life, even though I'm not a hippie. I feel like I'm in my hippie phase, as in like I'm getting like bits of art and putting it around my room. I'm back into music, which like music is a very like, it can be anyway, a very like creative, well no, it is a very creative thing. So I'm like creating, I guess, I'm creating videos, you know what I mean? Like the YouTube stuff's kicking off, and then I'm going to church and doing stuff out of my comfort zone because I'm pushing my boundaries and pushing myself, and it is just I feel like I'm in my hippie phase and I'm very calm-ish. I get a bit angry, but I'm very calm and I'm very like, I'm happy where I am. Everything's falling into place. Like, I feel like I'm just a little hippie. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Do I care? No. Just see how it goes, innit? It's life. I will go gym soon. Maybe. No, I will. Yay! I'll go after this game. I might actually end the video here and go to the gym. I still need to do that. Oh my god, yeah. I need to go to the gym one day at night with a camera and just record as much as I can. And then I've always got them little clips of videos, know what I mean? That's my plan, but I might go now and just enjoy me FIFA. I'll edit this video as much as I can without making it really choppy. I just want the videos to be quite natural at the minute. That's where I am. I'm not like being a YouTube producer where I'm like, right, cut, action. I'm not being like that. I just want to make videos, upload them, mainly as a journal. I'm doing this to journal my life, in my opinion, at the minute, as in like, especially when I go to America, and as well I'm trying to look good for the camp leaders, Camp America type of a vibe, because they do need content creators and I would love to be one. So I'm doing what I think will be best for when I'm in America, which is like just put the video on, sit down at a cafe, have a little chat. I could do that. I could go to the cafe and have a little talk and show around the place. That'd be quite cool. Know what I mean? Like, that's like the vibe that I'm going for at the minute. I might change in years to come, months to come, but at the minute this is mainly for myself in the future to look back on and be like, that's where my headspace was at that time. That I was happy at the time, I was stressed. Oh kids, look at this video, like if like YouTube's still a thing by then, and all that type of stuff. Like Alfie at band practice last week, the other day, said he's watched the gig vlog so many times. He's watched it like 5 times from start to finish, and he actually said I keep the audience engaged in how I've edited it and like what I'm talking about, and he loved it, so I'm happy he's been watching it. So that's very supportive of him, you know what I mean, to tell me that it's engaging. Whether or not it's because it's about us, I don't know, or whether or not it's because I've done a good job, I do not know, but yeah, we shall see. Anyway, thanks one for watching. Just be sad, be happy, be a hippie, do new stuff, try new things in life, like this, because I feel silly. Oh my god, remember what I used to say? If you're my mate and you're watching this, have a laugh, blah blah blah. Like, I'm not arsed now. If your mates are watching this, I'm not really arsed. I haven't said that in ages because I used to be nervous, and that shows how I've grown. I used to be like, oh, what if my mates see it? But if they do, I'll just say, I'm not arsed what you think about me. Because it's the truth. So anyway, have a good one. Thank you.